Well, the phone says it's 33 degrees outside. It's been cold, wet, and nasty for the past 3 days. Right now we're at the butt crack of dawn and I'm trying to get my morning chores done. Got all the birds put together in one large group now for the winter so they can kind of keep each other warm and grab some eggs and do my morning chores, and then I think we're going to head out to the woods. Come on along and let's go. And there was a stirring in the misty darkness, and a voice said, "Let there be light." Welcome back to Arkansas Bigfoot, everybody. Great to have you out here with us today. I've got all the chores done and everything taken care of, and I'm gonna go out here and poke around for a little bit, bring some treats out to the big guys and see what we see, and if you're ready, let's go. Weather's been like a yo-yo for the past few days. We've had cold, bitter rain and a little bit of wind, and now the sun's shining. It's supposed to be 68 or 70 tomorrow.
We'll take it.
I hear these guys saying it's the perfect time of year, and I guess if you're wearing a full fur coat permanently, it would be. It's cooler, colder weather.
You know, there's a unique connection between the people and trees. I'm sure it's not the first time that it's been brought up, but so often we see that their energy is able to work with or meld with, especially the big trees. A lot would say that it's specifically for coniferous trees, but I don't.
And a lot of times you'll see the head and shoulder silhouettes, the shadow forms peeking out from around these trees when we're out here.
And although some would say it's impossible, there's a piece of me that wants to say they almost share some level of genetics or something that's changed for us with the trees.
Well, let's get on over here and get this first tree taken care of, and I think we're going to take a little walk around today.
Yep, it's the perfect weather.
There's a baggie over here. And another one just beyond that, straight out in the way, you see it?
Yeah, they seem to kind of pick spots that are about 10 to 15 feet apart. Of course, considering their size, I'm sure that doesn't feel as far apart to them.
Pecan pie right there. Old tin cup in the wrapper. And lid off the peanut butter jar. I'm seeing something red up here. If you want to go ahead and start breaking that stuff out of the bucket, I'll walk up there real quick.
Okay, and then over to your left there's more.
Yeah, it's a peanut butter jar over there. Completely wiped out. It's the bag that the peanuts were in a Vienna sausage can. I think after we get this tree put together, we'll walk around back through that for a little bit today. I'll let you see some of that part of it. We'll be back in just a second. Alright, so what's on the menu today, boys?
We got running low on apples, so we brought grapefruit, and we don't know if they like grapefruit. They're so-so with the oranges. They like the tangerines, so we'll see.
We'll find out. So there's a big grapefruit and an apple there. That's my fault. I didn't make it over to the grocery yesterday.
Well, we forgot the duck eggs, but we do have quail eggs.
This morning, they hadn't laid yet. It was still too early while I was out there. I got their popcorn, quail eggs. That bag over there is Cajun beans and rice. Big bag of fruit and nut mix, moon pies, pecan pie, sardines and mustard, sausage, and the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. Little this, little that.
Well, I think we'll...
What'd you find up here?
Well, that peanut butter jar laying over there and up by that tree looked like a place where it was scuffed out around it, and we'll walk back up there again, but there was a Vienna sausage can in that red bag that the peanuts were in, the whole peanuts. They're right there in front of the tree.
Yeah,
that looked like a...
I'd say one of the young ones.
One of them was sitting right there and had their little snack.
My guess is one of the younger ones. Well, come on up, guys. I feel them kind of moving up from the back.
Well, that still looks the same. We had a little bit of wind with that rain here a few days ago, and I was wondering if stuff would stay, and seems like when they put stuff in a place, it stays in the place.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
If it's just a natural limb fall or something, it'll be blown down the next time a wind or a thunderstorm rolls through. I think we'll head up here and then hook around to the right and come around the backside of Skunk Island today and see if we see anything. I can tell I still got a little bit of a hoarse throat trying to get the last of that cold worked out.
It's been ragweed season, and
Foot scuffs all through this.
yeah.
There.
Oh,
There's a print there.
I'm right over.
Two big stomp down spots right there.
One a little bigger, one a little smaller here. Let me
That
see.
is completely crushed, and the top ring of the jar has been
Cranked.
torqued off.
Even these young ones have incredible strength.
This little trail up through here just kind of meanders around through these trees and stuff. Sunshine finally made it out, so I think we'll just walk around for a little bit.
I think we might get an early winter, I don't know. It's just us guys. They're close. Pretty good stomp through this moss.
That's what I was just looking at. Right down through there, you can see it's
Actually kind of hard to leave.
well walked right there.
If I try to step on that, it springs up.
Now there's the shoes.
Oh.
Both of them.
It was one and that snake and that turtle that day. Let me
And
see.
before, over here, it was just that one there. That's the one that had been back by Junior's log, had the sole all chewed up off of it.
It's off.
have to look at it when we get it on the computer at the house. And there goes the dog
Over
barking
your
way
left, I
over
see
there.
a whole silhouette right in front of you. You see it? It's close to that tree, but it's a different color. In fact, there's two heads right there. I feel like they're having more and more difficulty resisting the temptation to be present. And they're trying so hard to follow the rules, especially the young ones.
Well, we were going to come out here a couple of nights ago on the dark of the moon, no moonlight at all. And that's the night it started pouring down buckets of ice cold rain, so we didn't get that accomplished, obviously.
I don't know. Everything inside of me said that it was probably not to our advantage.
And I think, looking at the weather on the phone, the next several days seem like they're going to be halfway decent for nighttime in the 40s, so that's not bad.
Not bad. Come on, guys.
I think we'll just head up through there for a little bit and then angle off to the left and come around to that second gifting tree from that direction.
Okay.
Right now I'm just looking for footprints, any new structures, leaners, things like that that look like they're placed instead of falling from the trees.
What about this? Had we seen this one? It's real. Caught it.
Yeah,
It caught my eye.
right there.
And this is snapped.
That's all wedged up and tied in up there at the top of it, that big X. That one on the right has been broke off and placed up in there, and that one there is a live tree growing that way.
What is this, Uncle? Door to where? Don't be cheeky. He said there. He's so
Door to there.
door to there. Places you don't go. Okay. Does that mean you don't want to tell? Can't tell? Okay. He calls it another other world. Which, you know, there's a lot of conversation about alternate Earth, alternate universe, alternate.
There's a footprint right there, a small one.
Good scuff, or maybe it's a good fist mark, like a.
It kind of looks like toes hit the pine needles and kind of flipped it as it walked through there.
Maybe. Follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
Somebody's in a good mood today.
So, babe, we brought you some pizza.
Yes, we did.
Got you some pizza today, buddy.
Not a whole pizza, but
Just a little bit.
enough for you to have a nibble. I think it would have to be one of those great big, like 19-inch, or just for him to have a snack.
Need to make one the size of a pickup truck bed. Just back up to the woods and slam on the brakes and sling it out
Sling
there.
it out.
Hello.
That was close. Well, come on. Maybe you like that idea.
Truck size pizza.
You're going to have to build me an outdoor brick oven to fit it.
Let's see. Looking at the disturbance in the pine needles, and I'm
That way. There's a snap limb right there. Right here's a foot. Let me hold that. This is a pretty fresh snap. We are here. Yes, you are. Who is that? So big. He's up here. Something's moving back there. You might want to stand where I am to get a clear shot.
well, trying to see where you're looking.
It's moving straight up there in front of you. Betwixt and between. I'm sorry, it's almost impossible. Between the trees. Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a tree right in my way here.
Here. I said, come on. We're coming on. Sometimes we get out here and they are the ones steering the ship.
Well, this little area back in here is back behind Skunk Island. We usually try to leave it alone for them. But this has got a good 4 to 6 inches of soft pine needle everywhere. It's like kind of like walking on a marshmallow mattress. It's pretty easy to be quiet.
They said, I don't know what this means, but they said, look big, look big.
Well, I have it on wide angle. It's as big as it's going to get.
Do you mean, maybe he's talking about, you were talking about footprints or something bigger than we would?
Well, there's the start of something there on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking out. I'm looking here at my feet.
I see it. I'm looking everywhere. Look big, what do you mean? Can you specify? Up? He said up? Up.
Well, that qualifies as up.
Well, this is weird. There's an X on my right. So big.
Keep on to look up into
I-
the trees today.
He's saying when he said, look big, I asked if he could, right here, look here, if he could clarify.
I was looking up, didn't even see that under my feet.
It's a little different. But we also have to remember as we're looking at the ground, he's reminding me that elementals will often leave specific tracks. Excuse me. Glad to see ragweed season coming to an end. Who's here? Arpina.
Well, I think I'm going to hook back around and go to that second gifting tree. We'll get it done and bang on the dinner bell and see what these boys and girls are up to this morning.
I'm gonna keep looking up.
I'm just glad it stayed relatively dry so far. It's normally where we're standing is full of water, and that would be the backside, that hump right there, the backside of Skunk Island.
It's almost too dry.
And I'm glad we got rubber boots, but they're kind of a pain in the rear end to walk around out here very long in.
Yeah.
Walk right over
Everywhere.
that. You can see the hill and the hill right there, and the toes up in the leaf and pine straw right there.
That's a young female. Might be Miss Duffy. They're growing. They're
That's interesting. Up here. The last time that we walked back here from that side, the other creek branch, we walked right through this trail. And you can see that's down now with that limb upside down leaning against it.
Huh. That little sapling is split like two directions.
Peanut butter cup. Of course, we're getting close to that second gifting tree, so that's not surprising.
This feels like a I'm looking to see if I find her signature, but Mama will often sit with the little ones. But sometimes in pictures, I've caught sight of them being on the back of the big guys.
Now, look around that whole stump
Oh, yeah.
there at how that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 big, looks like butt prints in the ground. That little trail leading back off that way, and one right through there. Like sitting in a circle with their back against the stump.
More over here. Kind of standing in it. Just a gathering place.
Another peanut butter jar glistening in the sun right there.
It's just a good gathering place right here because they can see. They're saying they can see all the way around.
Who was that?
I don't know.
You just hear the gunshot.
Yeah, big bada boom.
It's deer season too, and that tracked way off over to
Echoes. I'm gonna get this peanut butter jar. No, about this spot, they were just saying they could see all the way around from here, which I can see what they're talking about, even behind us, all the way back. And that one's torqued off, but it's not crunched.
Now there's a wrapper off of one of those little pecan pies right there. And the tin to the pecan pie, a moon pie wrapper, baggies, a peanut butter jar lid, sardine can, Vienna sausage can over
I
there.
really need to bring another bucket
I think
up.
they all just plopped down right here where it was at.
Pretty flat.
Yeah, looks like a party. All right, we're gonna set this one all up. We'll be back in a second. All right, so back here today we've got fruit and nut mix, got the moon pies, pecan pies, handful of chicken eggs, peanut butter. That foil has got 3 slices of meat lovers pizza, got a bag of Cajun beans and rice, sardines in hot sauce, got the Vienna sausages in hot sauce, got some apples up there, popcorn, a big grapefruit stuck in the tree there. We'll see if they like them. Well, I don't know what to expect after we walked around back there, but we can go bang the dinner bell and see if anybody responds. You ready?
Yeah.
So, did you leave the rocks like that last time with that one in front?
I think this piece was here from a couple of visits ago.
All right, come on and get it. There's another one.
And there's somebody right up here on the hill. They're not too far. I hear
2 whoops. What was that? Like a whistle.
some crunching. Again? I mean, they obviously heard it.
Oh yeah, they heard it.
Oh, come on, babies. one to our left. If I can catch sight, I don't know. It's working.
All right, well, let's leave them to it and get back up there and get the rest of my day's work done.
Yeah, thank you, family.